You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. If the mind is wholly dependent on the brain and the brain on biochemistry, and biochemistry, in the long term, on meaningless atomic fluxes, I cannot fathom how the thoughts of those thoughts should have a more important meaning than the sound of the wind in a tree. I pray because I can't help myself. I pray because I'm powerless. It doesn't change God, it changes me. After every failure, apologize, pick yourself up, and try again. Very often what God first helps us with is not virtue itself, but simply the strength to keep trying again. However, it is chastity, or courage, or truth, or other virtues, perhaps, this process trains us in still more important habits of the soul. It heals our illusions about ourselves and teaches us to depend on God. We learn, on the one hand, that we cannot trust ourselves even at our best of times, and, on the other hand, that we need not despair even at our worst, for our failures are forgiven. What can you really know about the souls of other people, about their temptations, their opportunities, their struggles? One soul in all creation you know, and it is the only one whose destiny rests in your hands. If there is a God, you are, in a sense, alone with Him. His absence is like the sky, spread over everything. But no, it's not accurate enough. There's one place where His absence comes home to me, and it's a place I can't escape. I mean my own body. It has a different importance meanwhile. Is the body of H's lover. Now it's like an empty house. To love absolutely means to be vulnerable. Love anything and your heart will break, and it may break. If you want to make sure it stays intact, you have to give it to anyone, even animals. Wrap it carefully round in small hobbies and luxuries, avoid all attachment. Lock it safely in the casket or casket of your selfishness. But in that casket, safe, dark, motionless, immovable, it will change. It will not be broken, it will be unbreakable, impenetrable, can't be redeemed. To love is to be vulnerable. Thus the criminal ceases to be a person, a subject of rights and duties, and becomes simply an object upon which society can work. And this is, in principle, how Hitler treated the Jews. They were objects, killed not because of the sick desert but because, according to in theory, they are a disease of society. If society can repair, remake, and displease humans, the pleasures of course can be humane or murderous. Differences matter. But, after all, the rulers have become owners. The monarchy can be easily refuted, but watch the face, mark well the dissidents. These are the people whose taproot in Eden has been cut, who cannot hear the rumors of polyphony, that dance, the people whose pebbles are laid in rows more beautiful than arches. Where men are forbidden to honor kings, they honor billionaires, athletes or movie stars instead, for a spiritual nature, like that of the body, will be served refuse food and will devour poison.